The fox who traded his tail. In the heart of the ever-wild forest, where the trees whispered secrets and the rivers sang, lived a fox named Riven. He was clever, perhaps too clever for his own good. His fur was as red as autumn leaves, and his tail was the longest and most magnificent of all the forest creatures. But Riven was not satisfied. He wanted more speed, more strength, more cunning. And so, when he heard of the mysterious peddler of trades, a being who granted gifts in exchange for something precious, he knew he had to find him. One moonless night, Riven followed the old legends to the hollow glade, where the shadows twisted and the air smelled of forgotten things. There, waiting beneath an ancient willow, stood the peddler. He was neither man nor beast, wrapped in a cloak stitched from moth wings, his face hidden beneath a hood. "You seek a trade," the peddler murmured, his voice like rustling leaves. "I do," Riven said boldly. "I want to be the fastest creature in the forest." The peddler's unseen eyes seemed to gleam. "And what will you give in return?" Riven flicked his magnificent tail. "This," the peddler tilted his head. "A fair trade. But beware, every bargain has a cost beyond the price." Without hesitation, Riven agreed. The peddler raised a gnarled hand, and in an instant, Riven's tail vanished. In its place, he felt a surge of power, a lightness in his limbs, a fire in his muscles. He leapt, and the world blurred around him. He was faster than the wind itself. At first, Riven reveled in his speed. No hunter could catch him, no prey could escape. He became a legend among the animals. But soon, he noticed something strange. The wind no longer played with his fur. The rustling of the leaves no longer felt like whispers meant for him. The forest, once his home, seemed distant, as if it no longer recognized him. And then came the worst part. Without his tail, the foxes no longer welcomed him. They turned their backs, whispering that he was unnatural, that he had given away something that made him one of them. Alone and outcast, Riven realized the truth. He had gained speed, but lost belonging. Desperate, he returned to the hollow glade, but the peddler was gone. The willow stood silent, its branches heavy with secrets it would never tell. For the first time, Riven could not run from his mistake. From that day forward, the animals spoke of the fox who had no tail, a cautionary tale of greed and regret, whispered in the rustling leaves and sung by the rivers. And somewhere, deep in the Everwild, a lonely, tailless fox still runs, searching for something he can never truly get back.